Well, I don't know if this is going to work or not. We'll give it a try. I got the camera sideways to see if it does it right side up. Anyway, today's March 21st, 2025. And not real nice out, so I'm inside. So here's what happened. I haven't done nothing since about a year ago. So I thought I better get started. I've been waiting for these spindle parts since about August, and they finally got here. I got these and some more of them. So I'm assuming these things here and the disc brakes, and I got calipers in the box, and this is some more of the stuff I got. Oh, and I also got me a MSD box for that distributor. And I found these Arden valve covers in my junk pile. And then I got the tri-power manifold over there. And I found some old tailpipes, are kind of neat looking. And I got some chromy headers over there. That probably look pretty good on the wall. But anyway, here's what I'm looking for. If somebody's got any, I need some centers that are 6-hole for Sanders wheels. These here got too many holes in them, and they all got little miniature cracks in them. So I can't use them. So I need the ones that don't have them slots in them. So if somebody's got a pair of them laying around someplace, I need them. And I got the wheel adapters for the axles. So I'm going to run 6-hole front and back. So I'm in good shape now. And let's see, I picked up another air cleaner. I wasn't even looking for it, but there it is. And this is the other one I got. It's kind of neat. So I don't know which one I'm going to use yet. And let's see, I went up to Gillette, Wyoming, and I was going to buy a 69 Corvette, but AJ decided to jack the price up another $1,000, so I came home, and while I was there, he had this motor laying there. It's an old 365 horse 327 out of a, I guess it's out of a Corvette. It's been sitting so long, I finally got it to turn over. Got some old headers on it. Got the camel hump heads, and I think it's a 650 double pumper. It's got an old Mallory distributor. I mean, this baby's old school. Got the old stamped steel old rocker arms. And let's see, I had to move junk around, but here's the sprint car, if you can believe it. It got shoved in the corner because I was waiting for parts and I had other things to do. And it's so buried right now. It's going to be another month before I get to it. As you can kind of tell, it's really buried. In the meantime, nothing going on over here either. I was killing time while we had a lot of snow, so I was sorting nuts and bolts and screws. So here's my nuts, more nuts, and the bolts, and more bolts, and oddball screws and washers. And I dug this table out of the backyard. It would be a really good welding table. As you can see, it's 5/16 thick. Railroad Day made that for somebody, and they didn't want it. I'll show you what I'm doing here if we don't get too carried away. As you can see, we still got some snow. It's 51 degrees right now, and it's probably 2 o'clock-ish. But it took me a month to clean this building out to where I can do something in here. I gotta get my Alexa, stop. There we go. Anyway, I had to take all the insulation out of here so I could get back to the rafters. But here's what I did is I got the king post. This is 16-inch on center. I sandwiched some 2x8s on each side of it. I'm going to hang an I-beam on the ceiling. The building's 28 foot long, 12 foot wide, 10 foot high. This is kind of my solar doors. It's bifold doors here. And I got a roll up here. It rolls down in front of it. So when the sun shines, it gets that door is dark green, so it gets hot. And it'll warm it up in here just nice. Or I can leave it open like this here and the sun will shine on the floor. This slab here is 12 inches thick, one solid piece. But anyway, my 10 buildings are outside here. I'll show you them the next time. But I'm running a 10 gauge 3 wire through here into that building, and then it jumps into the other 3. So I started stringing that wire, and it's about 50 foot long. And stringing that thing through the 1-inch hole was a bitch. But anyway, this is a fuse panel that comes from the big garage over there. See, I got the main comes in from the light pole, and then I got another light meter over there. That one's 200 amp, and that one's 200 amp there, and then I jumped off of that underground over to here. And I got cable TV and intercom and wires for speakers. And this 125 amp box here. So I'm going to run plug-ins outside on both ends, underneath the windows, inside and outside, and in the middle. And then I'm going to put a old vertical air compressor from a gas station in here on this corner. And then from here back, it's going to be a 2-foot bench up to about here. This is 5 foot here. And then these doors here on this end are 6 foot wide. That's 8 foot wide down there. So I'm going to build a bench from this window here down to that end, 2 foot deep. And then from right here to this area up here, it's going to be 3 foot wide. And this will be kind of a little mini workbench here on each side. And then on each side of here, it's going to be shelving that's 2 foot deep, or 18 inches somewhere in there, whatever, so I can clear that door, because I'm going to park the sprint car in here, I think, if I don't accumulate a whole lot of junk in here. These are the wings I've got for the sprint car. I'm going to have to skinny this one down. It's 42 inches, but it's, 7 foot high? Anyway, come off a semi. That's what I'm going to use on the roof. Then I got these littler ones here. I'll put one of them on the front, run headlights into it. So anyway, that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to run LED lights the length of the building on each side, and then I got a big sign left over from car hinge I'm going to put in here. It's the only hand-painted one left. So it's going to be on the ceiling, and then I got a whole bunch of tin signs I'll put around the outside edge. And I want to leave the walls empty from, well, the windows up, and hang car junk on them. I got lots of stuff. So I thought maybe I'd fill you in on what I'm doing here today. And I guess I'll call it good. I don't know how many minutes this was. We'll find out shortly. Bye.